Have you been alienated and cut off from your grandkids? You are not alone. In this video, we're going to explore the reasons behind these complex family dynamics and 5 actionable steps to help you navigate this difficult journey with empathy, respect, and hope. Hi, I'm Marie Morin. I'm a therapist and a wellness coach, and I've helped hundreds of families repair and get through this awful situation of being estranged from your children and your grandchildren. Let's get started. Few things are more painful than being estranged from your grandchildren, especially when the rift stems from a strange relationship with your adult child or the in-law. You might find yourself wondering what went wrong and how can I make things better? Before taking steps to reconnect, it's really important to understanding the underlying reasons, the contributors to estrangement. Often it's not about the grandchildren directly, but about the relationship between you and your adult child, or even their partner, right? So here's some common reasons why contact might be limited. Perceived overstepping. Adult children or their partners might feel that unsolicited advice or differing parenting styles threaten their authority or disrupt family harmony. Communication breakdown. So misunderstandings or unresolved conflict between you, your adult child, or the in-law can lead to feelings of exclusion or frustration. Generational shifts. So the role of grandparents has evolved, right? While past generations, we saw things like grandparents were an authority and they were the figures of authority. But today, the role has changed to be supportive rather than directive. Spillover from parent-child estrangement. So there's conflict with you and your kid. Everything is great with the grandchildren, but there's a strain in your relationship, and this creates barriers to maintain this relationship with the grandchildren. So understanding these dynamics, and while this is not completely covering every single reason, those are the general ones that are most commonly spoken about by adult children and grandparents. Understanding these dynamics is the first step towards meaningful reconciliation. Step 1. Start by reflecting honestly on the possible reasons behind the estrangement. Please, this isn't about blame, but accountability. Here's the thing. If you have done any of your research so far, you know that what adult children are saying in order to repair the relationship are things like, look, I just wish they would take accountability. I wish that they would say that they were sorry, they would commit to change because I do want to be in a relationship. So it's not about blame, it's about accountability, because if there was something, even if it was little, my question to you is, don't you want to make that right so that you can be in relationship with your adult child and your grandchildren? Well, I think it makes sense, okay? You want to ask yourself, are there past actions or words that could have contributed? Did you say something that could have caused hurt? Could misunderstandings have created tension? Is your adult child facing personal challenges, maybe unrelated to you? Taking this time to reflect with compassion can help identify areas for growth and opportunities to mend the relationship. There are outliers and who restrict access to seeing the grandkids, and this is usually an overreactive response, but not everyone, because there are cases that there has been considerable violations, boundary violations on the part of the grandparent. But the thing is that unraveling this and finding some resolution by doing the steps that we're talking about can be extremely helpful. Wherever you are in this estrangement condition, when you're cut off from the grandkids, especially when you've had a close relationship with them, it's heartbreaking to reconcile within your own self. Step 2, when you're ready to reach out, approach the conversation with care and empathy. You want to keep it brief. Begin with a short message expressing your care and your desire to reconnect. You might want to use a mediator, someone who is efficient and knows, like a therapist or a wellness coach, someone like myself, that can really keep things together when tensions run high. This step in finding a mediator is absolutely critical. There are situations where families can have the benefit of a mediator, and the mediator comes in and situates things as long as all parties are reasonable and willing, and things can really be repaired and move forward for the family as a whole. Grandparents get to see their grandchildren, and parents feel very seen, heard, and respected. So it's a win-win for everybody. You want to respect their response. If your adult child needs space, please give it to them without making it harder. You want to keep the door open for the future dialogue. Remember, this is about rebuilding trust, not rushing the process. Step 3, to repair the relationship, it's really vital to address the root causes. This process works, right? Accountability. So you apologize for past mistakes. Even a heartfelt letter can go a long way towards acknowledging their feelings. By the way, I have a letter of amends guide. You're going to want to get that if you're thinking of doing this, because there's a good way and not a good way to write a letter of amends. You can really make it worse by writing a poor letter of amends, okay? Because you don't want to be defensive. Anyway, get that resource. You can find it in the description box. So, of course, if you need therapy, please get it. A counselor can help you, someone who's proficient in family dynamics, process your emotions and get through this reconciliation process. Show a commitment to change. So demonstrating a genuine effort to improve can signal to your adult child that you really do value the relationship and are willing to grow. Step 4, reconnection requires patience. If your adult child has set boundaries, honor them, even if they feel difficult. And please avoid pressuring. Regular low-pressure gestures like a little note, a text, a message can show how you care without overwhelming them. And remember, always patience is great. Healing takes time, and respecting their boundaries shows that you value their needs as much as your own. Your willingness to step back can pave the way for a stronger relationship moving forward. And step 5, finally, be open to adjusting your approach. Your adult child may have specific concerns that need to be addressed. Here's really important keys. Don't get defensive. Hear their perspective with an open heart. Adapt your behavior, whether it's modifying how you interact or respecting their parenting choices. Flexibility shows your commitment to harmony. And don't forget to celebrate the small wins. Even small improvements in the relationship can lead to deeper connections over time. Rebuilding a relationship with your adult child and reconnecting with your grandchildren is a journey. It may take time, patience, and a willingness to embrace change. While the decision is up to them, of course, your adult child and their partner, your efforts to understand, respect, and heal can create a foundation for reconciliation. Remember, you're not alone. Many families face these challenges, but with compassion and perseverance, healing is possible. Don't forget to watch my video, Grandparents Not Being Allowed to See Their Grandchildren, 5 Keys What to Do. That's another dive into this very, very delicate topic. If you found this video helpful, please share, subscribe, and like. Let's continue the journey of understanding and supporting each other. See you in the next video.